Hey everybody, how's it going? Instead of being a good hobbyist and painting up the squad I need to make an army that I'm working on currently as my main army, or to be my main army once it's done, I painted a completely different model and converted it up. And what we have here is a Deathwatch Marine, seconded by the Dark Angels to the Deathwatch, as you can tell by the shoulder pad, which is from the Dark Angels veteran sprue, and the backpack is also from that. I made this Deathwatch model. He's going to represent an HQ for eventually a Deathwatch army I want to make. I've always wanted to make Deathwatch models at the very least, and yeah, he can also sub in as a neat NPC for a Deathwatch army. I mean a Deathwatch game. But at the same time, I can use him as an HQ, and that's kind of what his purpose is. So, I'm not going to go too deep into that. My plans is to make a Deathwatch army, which is a little bit, a little bit counter to the fluff of a bit, to have an entire army in this, painted up as Deathwatch with vehicle support and stuff. But I think it can work out well. Anyway, what we have here is a Marine. The back part of the chest, the legs, the power fist, and the little leather tabard thing are all from the Space Marine Commander box. The front of the chest, or the front part of the torso, is from any tactical Marine box and the Command Squad box. It's the quote-unquote Mark 8 power armor, the Errant armor with that big neck protector here. That's what I use for the front. The shoulder pad is like the one you get from the Space Marine Commander box, but I got this shoulder pad from a Command Squad upgrade box. Not upgrade, a Command Squad kit. Now, I haven't bought a Command Squad kit in over a year, so I don't know exactly if it still is like this. I'm pretty sure it is. And you get two of these shoulder pads with the Command Squad kit. So you get one from the Space Marine Commander box, if you want to get that box, to make your own Deathwatch Captain. Watch Captain. Or you can get two of them from your Command Squad box, which is nice if you want the plastic ones. The metal ones where it's pretty much just nothing going on here on the shoulder pad. The metal ones from the upgrade have inscriptions in there and whatnot. It looks pretty cool. I have that little bit there. That's where I got this helmet from. This helmet from the Deathwatch conversion kit. It's got a little inquisitorial eye on the what do you call it, forehead area. And I'll do a quick little video in the future about what you get in that little conversion kit, because I don't have it on hand to do for you now. The backpack and the shoulder pad and the other shoulder pad, like I said, the Dark Angel shoulder pad and the backpack are from the Dark Angels veteran sprue. And that just leaves the arm holding the bolt, the storm bolt, the converted storm bolter. The arm itself is a Chaos Marines bolt pistol arm. The only reason I use that is because the first bolt pistol arm I found that was right-handed, fully extended. That's like getting my shadow in the shot. I do know that I'm fairly certain that those exist for regular Space Marine kits, but this the first one I found was the Chaos one, and I just used it. I chopped off carefully the bolt pistol, and I used two bolters. Now these bolters are from the Command Squad kit. They're like the ornate looking bolter that's by itself. I took two of them from the bits I've had, and I trimmed them. I trimmed off the magazine pretty much, and I filed down the magazine area a little bit so they would fit kind of sandwiched over the hand like so. One put normally, the other one put underneath it, mirroring it as best as possible. Once also glue it and pretty much firmly onto the model, I used plastic card to wrap around the center here, all the way around. 3 different pieces of plastic card to make it look like one gun, basically. And that was done with plastic card. Then I took an assault cannon ammo feed box from a Terminator sprue, and connected it on one side. You kind of represent a big ammunition storage area that could feed into both, and that's what I did. And that's all the spits I used. I did it kind of like a plainsy desert type of base with some static grass, and then painted up deserty. And that's the entire model. Fairly quick to paint. Aside from the cloak on the back, the hardest part I think for painting, not the hardest, but the most time-consuming part for painting any Deathwatch would be the arm right here. And I did it by the way I like the effect I got. I did Chaos Black, then I did a Bolt Gunmetal undercoat. Did a fairly decent wash of a Dad Black over that, let that fully dry, and I did a dry brushing, a semi-liberal dry brushing, I guess, of Mythos Silver over that. And I just like that kind of sheen it gets. So, that's pretty much it for the model as far as what I did to convert it up and whatnot. I like the posing. One thing you do have to be careful with these shoulder pads with this part sticking up on it is that it can be a little hard to pose a model because it does stick out and tend to smack into things. But it's a lot easier to pose it without this cape. The cape really gets in the way. But I did the cape to make him stand out more as an HQ aside from his gun. Now, I do plan to run him as an HQ for a Deathwatch army. I do plan to do a full Deathwatch army. Everything painted up in Deathwatch, not Deathwing, but Deathwatch colors, including the rhinos, because the other Xenos had its own armored vehicles, so they would have rhinos and Land Raiders even, so they would have some Predator tanks if I were so inclined to use some. So I'm not worried about that, but they would paint up black as well. And I think that would be a very cool striking army in the battlefield because of the fact that the shoulder pads are all different depending on what chapter you're from. So I can put some Blood Angel shoulder pads in there, I could put some Ultramarines. Heck, I could even put some Space Wolves. I'm not a big Space Wolf fan. So, that's what I'm going to do. And also, I think what's a really cool idea as far as representing the fluff of having kill teams with special ammunition and devoted to ranged combat a bit in that way, but still able to do it in close combat, are Stern Guard, and I believe Patriot Cantor is a good counter model. I know Cantor clone armies were a bit popular, but I think it fits in very well here for the fluff. And I believe that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have this guy count as a Pedro Cantor, just to give you a little insight into what I plan to do. But I'm not going to get too far into that here. I just want to show you the model. He's pretty much done. I may do a little bit of touch-up work on the armor, like add some gray accents to it. But other than that, I think he's pretty much done, and I'm really happy with the result. I like the pose. I'm a big fan of giving simple dynamic poses without making it like outrageous. And I think just a torso twist with the legs and the way the arms are positioned really help with that. But anyways, that's it. There will be more Deathwatch models to come, and I don't know if I said it, but I was thinking it. I might have said it. Definitely can also work well as an NPC model in the way he's equipped here for a Deathwatch RPG game. Also, any of the Deathwatch models you paint up for a Deathwatch squad can work, or a Stern Guard squad, it counts as Stern Guard. Could also work very well as a NPC for a Deathwatch game, or if one of your players brings in one of the models as long as it's equipped close enough to represent what they would look like. Because they would look pretty much like that, as you see here, if they got high enough rank, for example. Or high enough renown, or whatever. But anyway, that's pretty much it. I haven't forgot about my Terminators. I do some more base coating off camera. You did see me do some base coating there. I'm trying to work on a better camera angle for that. But anyway, point is, I'm still working on them. So now that this guy's done, I'm probably going to finish up the back banner for the Terminator Sergeant for the squad, and get one of the Terminators done maybe, or make some significant progress in the body, like get all the bodies done, for example, include onto their base. And then I'll work on the arms, who knows. But I want to make some significant headway before doing the second Deathwatch model. So yeah, that's my plans, I guess, for the future, as well as showing you this model, which I am pretty pleased with how he turned out. I was worried that the bolter arm looked kind of cheesy, and it is big, but it's not obnoxiously big, as if I just took like a big vehicle storm bolter and attached it to his regular arm. Like this type of hand and arm. If I attach like a weapon, a vehicle storm bolter to that, I think that will look more outrageous and weird than what I did here. I do like how this storm bolter turned out though. It's not perfect, but I like the, I think I get the point across what I was trying to do. And it turned out it looked good. I was a little concerned that it wouldn't look good, but it ended up, not as far as how well I did it, but the concept. And I think the concept worked pretty well. So anyways, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the model. And until next time, take it easy.